Lisa, yeah.
An Alaska Airlines 737 landing in poor weather at Washington, D.C.'s Reagan National Airport. Flight 4 from Seattle is greener than others that touch down here. Its engines are powered in part by a sustainable biofuel. 20% is recycled cooking oil, 80% traditional aviation fuel. Alaska says if all its aircraft were powered this way for 1 year, it'd be like taking 64,000 cars off the road. Others are testing green fuels too. Earlier this month, United Airlines flew the first US commercial flight from Houston to Chicago on a biofuel made from algae. In June, the giant US plane maker Boeing flew a commercial jet plane across the Atlantic using a plant-based biofuel. So the airlines are giving green aviation a go, but it can be expensive. The biofuel made from used cooking oil used by Alaska cost the airlines 6 times more than regular aviation fuel. After 3 weeks, the flight from Seattle will return to using normal aviation fuel, and a company spokesperson says there are no immediate plans to try again. While the European Union is forcing Europe's airlines to go green, there's no such mandate in the US, though obviously airlines wishing to fly into Europe will have to fall in line. In the US, the military has taken a lead in pushing for greener aviation, but high costs and an insufficient supply are a drag.
First, we need to bring down the costs of the technology and the feedstock so that these airlines can afford to buy this fuel. The second thing is we need the policy to say this is really important.
Aviation analysts say a perception among many Americans that global warming isn't real also holds back green aviation development.
The global warming deniers, of which there are a significant portion, particularly in the Republican Party, are going to have to accept the fact that the rest of the world already accepts that global warming is occurring and that we can do something about it.
Were that to change, he says, significant investment in green aviation from the US government would most likely follow, even in these dark economic times. Until then, initiatives like Alaska's are likely to generate good publicity, but make only a fraction of a difference to the environment. John Terrett, Al Jazeera, Washington.